explain about halal certification in the beverage industry. Halal certification is an official recognition that confirms a beverage is produced according to Islamic dietary law. It ensures that the beverage is free from prohibited ingredients, is manufactured without cross-contamination, and complies with halal standards throughout the entire production process. Halal certification is important because it gives Muslim consumer confidence, ensures high standard of hygiene and safety, and meet the growing global demand for halal products. We also discuss the certification process, monitoring, enforcement, and the challenges in maintaining halal integrity. To obtain halal certification, beverage companies must first submit their application through the My Halal online portal, which is managed by JAKIM. The application is open to eligible business such as beverage manufacturer, bottling companies, and drink processing facilities. These include companies producing products like fruit juice, soft drink, dairy beverage, and energy drink. During the registration process, companies need to complete the application form and submit all the required documents through the My Halal system. JAKIM will then review the application before proceeding to the audit and inspection. After submitting the application, beverage companies need to prepare several important documents for the halal certification process. First, companies must provide business registration document to verify their legal status. They also need to submit a complete ingredient list, including flavoring agent, additive, stabilizer, and preservative used in the beverage production. For ingredients obtained from supplier, especially sensitive ingredients such as flavoring and enzyme, companies must provide valid halal certificate from suppliers to confirm their halal status. Besides that, product label and packaging information are required to ensure that the halal logo and product claim follow the regulation. Companies must also provide the manufacturing process flow, including steps such as mixing, pasteurization, and bottling. Lastly, companies need to submit halal assurance management system document which show how halal compliance is maintained throughout the production process.
So for audit and inspection process, before JAKIM as an audit, you must first complete your internal HAS cycle, confirming and implementing your HAS manual, evaluating it, and having your internal halal community verify the system. Only then does JAKIM conduct your on-site audit. For beverage product, auditors focus heavily on your ingredient, syrup, creamers, flavors, and emulsifier must all have valid certificate. They will also check for potential cross-contamination, ensuring no alcohol is used as a solvent in flavors, and verify that any fermented beverage does not exceed 0.5 alcohol. They also inspect your storage equipment, hygiene record, and if any non-compliant is found, corrective action must be taken. After a successful audit, JAKIM review the audit finding before approving the application. The company will then receive the Malaysian Halal certificate and is officially allowed to use the JAKIM Halal logo on its beverage product. To maintain the certification, the company must continue following halal requirements through regular monitoring audits. So for beverage, the main halal critical control point includes ensuring syrup, creamers, flavoring, and emulsifier are halal certified, monitoring fermented drinks so alcohol does not exceed 0.5%, preventing cross-contamination through dedicated equipment and proper safety cleansing, and keeping halal product physically separated during storage and transportation.
Now, I will explain the role of the enforcement agencies in ensuring halal compliance in the beverage industry. First, JAKIM evaluates halal applications, conduct audits and inspection, and ensures that beverage manufacturers comply with halal requirements before and after certification. Second, KPDN protects consumers by investigating the misuse of halal logo and taking legal action against companies that make false halal claims on beverage product. Third, MOH ensures that beverages are safe to consume. It monitors food hygiene, production practices, and the use of approved food additive to make sure drinks meet food safety standards. And lastly, DVS oversees animal-based ingredients used in beverage, such as gelatin or enzymes. It helps ensure that these ingredients come from halal sources and meet halal requirements. There are 5 common offences in beverages industry. For example, misuse of the halal logo, where this happens when a company prints the halal logo on bottled drinks without JAKIM's approval. Second, false halal claims occur when a company advertises a beverage as halal even though it has no halal certification. Third, mixing halal and non-halal ingredients can happen when a drink contains non-halal gelatin or alcohol-based flavorings. Okay, next, expired halal certificates, where it refers to companies that continue using the halal logo after their certificate is no longer valid. And finally, non-compliance with halal processing standards occurs when a factory fails to properly clean shared equipment between halal and non-halal beverage production, which may lead to cross-contamination. If these offences occur, the company may face legal actions such as fines, imprisonment, suspension, or cancellation of its halal certificate, and product confiscation, where the beverages are removed from the market. These actions are enforced under the Trade Descriptions Act 2011 and the Trade Descriptions, Certification and Marking of Halal Order 2011, which protect consumers and ensure that halal labeled beverages are genuinely halal.
Next, I will explain about the challenges in maintaining halal integrity in the beverage industry. One of the biggest challenges is the complexity of global supply chains. Many beverage manufacturers import flavorings, additives, concentrates, and processing aids from different countries. This makes it difficult to verify the halal status of every ingredient, and it is difficult to ensure that suppliers continue to comply with halal requirements. Another challenge is halal logo misuse in beverage branding. Some beverage companies use the halal logo without valid certification or display misleading halal claims on their drink packaging. This can confuse consumers and reduce public trust in genuine halal certified beverage products. Another issue is limited enforcement resources for monitoring drink products. Enforcement agencies are responsible for inspecting beverage manufacturers, retailers, and imported products. However, the wide variety of beverages in the market means that regular monitoring requires considerable manpower, time, and financial resources. Low consumer awareness is also an important issue because many consumers are unaware that some beverages may contain hidden ingredients such as flavorings, emulsifiers, or alcohol-based solvents. Imported beverages also present additional challenges because they come from different countries with different manufacturing standards and certification systems. Another challenge is monitoring imported beverages. Many drinks are imported from countries with different halal certification systems and manufacturing standards. This makes it more difficult for Malaysian authorities to verify whether these products fully comply with Malaysia's halal requirements before they reach consumers. Next, I will present several suggestions to strengthen halal integrity in the beverage industry. First, digital traceability systems such as QR codes and blockchain technology can improve transparency. Consumers and authorities can easily trace the origin of ingredients, suppliers, and production process, making verification faster and more reliable. Second, enforcement should be strengthened through stricter penalties for companies that misuse the halal logo or violate halal regulations. Strong enforcement helps protect consumers and maintains confidence in the halal certification system. Third, more frequent audits should be conducted in beverage manufacturing facilities. Regular inspections ensure that companies continue to comply with halal standards even after receiving certification. Consumer education is also essential. Public awareness campaigns can help consumers understand halal certification, recognize the official halal logo, and identify ingredients that may affect the halal status of beverages. Finally, closer cooperation between government agencies, halal certification bodies, suppliers, and beverage manufacturers can improve information sharing and ensure halal compliance throughout the entire supply chain. In conclusion, halal certification ensures products meet Islamic principles while maintaining high standards of safety and quality. Through continuous monitoring and cooperation, Malaysia can strengthen consumer trust and remain a global leader in the halal industry. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.